Hello, Year 3. We have a slightly different humanities lesson today. We're actually going to write a diary entry. We're going to write a diary entry from the day you were evacuated. You're going to imagine that you've been evacuated and you're going to be writing a diary entry from that day, saying what you did that day. On the sheet, I've actually written 6 questions on the top, so you can try to answer those questions when you write your diary entry. How did you travel to the countryside? Think about how you got there. Where did you travel to? Think about where you went, where you were going. What did you take with you? We've discussed that and you've done a little piece of work on that. So think about what did you take with you? How did you feel is a really important one. How were you feeling that day? Who did you stay with? Tell me about the family that you stayed with. And who were you with? Who were you with on the day? Who did you travel with? Were you with your brothers or sisters? Were you with friends? So try to think about those questions when you write your diary entry. I've written the start of mine just to give you a few ideas. Let me just read it to you. Oh, and remember, you'll be writing it about yourself. It's written in the first person using I, talking about yourself. I woke up really early this morning. I peered out my window for the last time, knowing everything would look different when I returned. Mum was quiet. She tried to smile when she looked at me, but I could tell she was sad. So it's quite a sad start to mine, where the boy is saying, or I'm saying, about it being my last day in my house and how I'm going to be leaving, and how my mother was feeling really sad about it. And I would continue writing that and write about my journey to the countryside and maybe write about who I stayed with. You haven't got to fill up the whole space. I've just given you that space. If you'd like to keep writing, just try to answer those questions. That might give you an idea of what to write. Write as much as you can and just keep checking your work nice and carefully. And maybe just pop onto Google Meet if you get a chance to read through your work. So I'd like everyone to try to write their diary entry today. And as an extra thing, normally this term we would travel to Holdenby House on a trip. Unfortunately, we've been unable to do that this term. And it's a time when we all dress as a World War II evacuee. Sorry, that was my cat. We would normally dress as a World War II evacuee during this trip. So as an extra fun thing, if you would like, try to dress up as an evacuee and send a picture in of what you are wearing. I'm just going to have a go at doing that for you now. Here is my evacuation outfit with my bag, with my special luncheon for the long journey. I look forward to seeing yours if you're able to do it. But remember, today is just completing the diary entry, and you can do this just if you have time. Thank you, Year 3.